Step number one is take all of your past mistakes, all of your insecurities, all of the things you have done or haven't done, all of the people in your life that have told you you're not good enough, that you can't, that you shouldn't even try. I need you to take it and I need you to throw it out the motherfucking window. This is the Alpha M comeback plan. It doesn't matter what you've done, what you haven't done, how bad you failed, how bad you've screwed things up in the past. You have unlimited potential in front of you, but it starts today. The next step is have a goal. If you don't know where you're going or where you want to get to, you're literally going to flounder around. You're going to be lost. All right, where do you want to be? All right, sky is the limit, literally. There is no wrong answer to this. If you want to have $1 million company by the end of the year, you can do it. If you want to be an amazing athlete, if you want to basically have an incredible body, like you can do whatever you want. But it takes you setting a goal, and then it's going to take action, which is the next step. If I really had to boil down my secret sauce and why I've been able to do what I've done with a limited skill set, not to mention limited knowledge, not to mention like zero money, it's because I was willing to take action without knowing the outcome. I can tell you this, action and hard work beats talent, money, and skill every single day of the week. If you have the ability to take action despite not knowing the outcome, this is one of the things that is going to set you apart from other people, because most people fail to launch. They never act because they're scared of failure. They don't know the outcome. They don't know exactly the specific steps in order to get there, and so they never start. Which is why like 99% of people never truly do what they want. They never truly realize their full potential because they were too scared to start. And once you know the direction, then it's time to develop your plan. All right, the plan. What are you going to do? What are those systematic actions that you're going to take? The hardest one is the first one. What is the first action that you're going to take? What I personally recommend is hitting the link down below and checking out Skillshare, because that's going to come up a little bit later when we start to talk about developing your knowledge and skill set. So I'm not going to go into a huge, long, like Skillshare promotion, but I want to talk about it for a second, because in my opinion, one of the lowest hanging fruits that you have at your disposal is a free 30-day membership to Skillshare. For the first 500 of you who hit my special link down below. Why is this so important? Because literally, it doesn't matter what you want to do. If you go to Skillshare, they've got courses or classes that are going to help you get there. It's going to also be a great place if you're not sure exactly what direction to go or what you're passionate about. Emma Gannon has the best class I've ever taken. It's all about discovering your purpose, your passion, and your path. And the thing that I love so much about Emma's class, and I've talked about it before, is the fact that she helps you get rid of those preconceived notions or other people's opinions about what you should actually be doing. Like I said, guys, I'm going to link down below to Skillshare. You got to take action. If you are somebody that is serious about making a comeback this year, Skillshare can help. It's a cheat code, honestly, because in the old days, you had to do a lot of research. You had to, try to find your answers. But Skillshare makes it easy. They basically have classes in every single thing you could possibly imagine. And for me, being an entrepreneur, and me, somebody who wants you to start a business, start a side hustle, start that thing that's going to start as a small little thing, but then grow and blossom by the end of the year into something huge. It doesn't even matter if you don't know exactly right now what you want to sell or what your product is going to be. Skillshare has courses for you, right? Whether or not you're creative and you want to do something like creative and like artsy, you can basically set up an Etsy store, and they show you and teach you how to do that. They also teach you how to grow your social media platform and presence. All right, or if you want to do something a little bit next level, you want to set up a Shopify store. Oh my God, there was a course that I recently took by Torrin Hoffman that was insane. It's called How to Build Your Shopify E-commerce Store and Brand from 0 to 6 Figures. Torrin goes through everything step by step, starting from like incorporating your business to basically Facebook, social media, right? How to get your domain, how to buy it, like how to set up your Shopify store. And the thing that I love is that it's easy, right? He makes it super simple. And so anybody, literally, without any like tech skills, you can do this. And once you have it, gentlemen, then you start doing some of the other Skillshare courses about how to grow, how to set up your Amazon store, how to sell like drop ship on Amazon. And Amazon drop shipping is another like super like low hanging fruit, right? There's so many classes, so many courses, so many amazing opportunities at Skillshare. Guys, I want you to hit that link down below. Go look around. Like, that's the thing. Just start looking. Like, if you see something that's interesting, pull the string. They've got courses for everybody in anything you can think of, whether or not you're creative or you want to go business route. Gentlemen, they've got something for everybody. And right now, like I said, for the first 500 of you who hit my special link, you're going to get a 30-day free membership to Skillshare, which means you get to explore everything and anything you want. You can take as many classes and courses as you want. And these courses are amazing because, like I said, they're taught by people that have been there, got the t-shirt, and they are there to help you and help you grow personally and professionally. And as you're going through the process of learning and adding new skill sets to your tool belt of knowledge, I want you to look at your friends. Who is surrounding you? That's going to tell me where you're going to end up at the end of the year. If you're actually going to make a comeback or do something amazing, or if you're going to stay in the same place. If you stay around the same people that are not moving in the right direction, then you're never going anywhere. Because honestly, I can tell you from experience, once you ditch the baggage of low budget people and look for and surround yourself with people that are moving in the right direction, that have the right mindset, every single thing, every single aspect of your life changes and gets better. But you've got to have the hard conversations with yourself. It's not that they're not cool people, but they're not the people that you need to be around. Now, in terms of a mentor, should you look for one? I don't know. It depends. What do you bring to the table? And that's a hard question you've got to ask yourself. Why does somebody want to invest their time? Because remember, time is your most valuable asset. We all have a limited amount, right? 24 hours in a day, that's it. You don't get extra, nobody gets like 25. Why would somebody that's already a high level or a high achiever, why would they want to spend their time trying to lift you up and catch you up to speed? Instead, what I focus on is building a network and working on you. Make you the value. Make you the person that other people want to connect with. And part of that process is personal brand. What is yours? And what is yours on social media, right? You got to look at it, right? What are your pictures that you're posting? What are they? Are they you drinking, getting drunk, doing stupid shit? Is it something that people would look at and be like, oh, this guy is going to be successful? Or is this guy, somebody that I want to date or hire or give money to? You've got to re-look at your brand, and it starts right now. What are you wearing? What is your body like? What are you eating? Are you doing self-destructive things? Are you smoking cigarettes? Are you smoking the other stuff? Are you doing drugs? Gentlemen, you've got to basically man up if you're serious about doing something amazing. Not only is it going to make you feel better about yourself, you're going to look better, you're also going to have a stronger mind, because I can tell you from experience, when you're constantly doing self-destructive things, even if it's looking at girls on the internet or doing whatever you're doing, it prevents you from truly being your best self and moving forward because you've got these vices. And when you're doing self-destructive things, it robs you of energy, it robs you of bandwidth, it robs you of potential. Next step is take calculated risks, all right? And this is the one thing I need you to understand, that nothing great was ever accomplished because it was easy or it was guaranteed. The greatest thing that you will ever accomplish was the thing that was the scariest to you. But the beautiful thing is that once you try, even if you get punched in the face, which you probably will because that's life and you have to be getting punched in the face if you ever want to progress or move forward or advance, because failure is part of the equation, there's no getting around that. Right? If you keep going, if you keep taking these risks and trying and picking yourself up and realizing that, you know what, I didn't die. What's the worst thing that could happen? I'm embarrassed. I have to tell my friends or my family or my mom or my dad or whoever or my weird Uncle Barry it didn't work out. Guess what? They don't care, which is the next thing you need to understand. And the brutal truth is that people do not care about you. They don't. I'm not saying people don't love you, but they're not thinking about you. People are so busy worrying about their own self that they're not thinking about you, and that's the thing, right? And once you understand that, and once you understand that brutal reality of life, things get a little bit easier. You're a little bit more willing to take chances and risks, because a lot of times fear of failure is the thing that holds us back. And it holds us back from doing anything, whether or not it's working out or asking the girl out or starting that side hustle. But once you understand that people aren't judging you the way that you think they are, once you understand that people aren't going to be like, oh my God, I can't believe you failed. Oh my God, you suck. They're not even worried about it. They're not even thinking. You're not even on their radar. You've got to get over it. You've got to be willing to push down the fear and take action. Gentlemen, it starts with action and action. And then once you take one, you'll take a second. And then you'll figure it out as you go. You got to stop thinking that you need everything spelled out. And you also got to understand that the amount of books that you read does not indicate or dictate whether or not you're going to be successful. And that's the last thing I kind of want you to understand, is that no matter how much you prepare, no matter how much you think you know, no matter how much knowledge, no matter how many books you read or how many YouTube podcasts, the thing that you cannot do is wait. All right? No amount of planning or preparing is going to ensure that you're successful. It takes you taking action. And the thing that I need you to do is just start. Just start. Take some step. Move forward, look down at your feet, don't look too far ahead, but look down. Every single day, you should be making one step a little bit closer to that goal or that dream. And if you do that, if you string a lot of these things together, you're gonna be amazed at how advanced and how far you actually get. It doesn't matter how many books you read on business or strategy. At some point, you've got to be willing to take the chance, even though the future is uncertain. But I can promise you something. Even if you get punched in the face, even if you got to pick yourself up, you're going to get there. It's about taking the first step, and then the next step, and then the next step. There's a great image that I just want you to see, right? This is the importance of taking small steps, right? It's not the big steps that are going to get you there. It's the small steps. Eventually, you're going to get there. You're going to start your climb, but it takes you taking action, and the first action is the first step.